Alright, League number 2. See if we can get a decent finish following on from our 5-0 last league. That sounds great to me. This hand is awesome, right? Wanderer, Rattlechains, got some paths to interact. It's like not the absolute best, but it's pretty solid. Just like decent pressure, decent interaction. String constant. Yeah, I should try and get my string constant in date. Ongoing problem. Go. Mausoleum Wanderer. And dead. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed playing this deck of Magic the Gathering cards. Good league, everyone. Rip. Yeah, I think in this deck the Vial was just kind of like additional mana dorks in terms of how it functions, which is still like fine. Oh, I guess I'm imaging a Rattlechains. I guess that's the world I live in. Alright. Why are we not playing Tron? Where did we go wrong that we're playing Spirits instead of Tron? I'm sorry, Khan. I'm sorry I forsook you. This is what I deserve for forsaking you and your teachings. Damn it. They got the right Tron land. Wormcoil Engine. Wait, what? Okay. I am okay with this. Kind of regretting this Phantasmal Image right about now. Yes, I should probably just be responsible and path that. Did anyone go from being, like, very scared to kind of finding this hilarious? Like, they could be casting Khan right about now, you know? Or Oblivion Stone. That's how Eldrazi-Tron works. Is how Eldrazi-Tron works. Am I casting this? They make turn 3 Tron and you go fuck. And then they cast Matter Reshaper. Yep. God damn it. Where's the Reality Smasher? I keep doing this. Yeah, we have to cast it now, right? Then any spirit is lethal next turn. If they have a Ballista, we just lose the game. But we're probably not beating a Ballista anyway. Realistically. No one's ever beaten a Ballista in their life. Selfless Spirit versus All is Dust does not work how you think it works, Reed. Sorry to say. Alright. Spirit. Alright. Well done. Let's move this Path to Exile up, just like swing with everything. It's fine. They are wasting all their Tron mana. They have no respect for Khan. Well then. That was certainly a game that happened. Right. So rest in peace. No, Stony Silence seems pretty good. I corrected myself. Damping Sphere seems reasonable. I think Worship's bad. They have Alder's Dust and Ballista. Bardia's probably bad. Kinda unsure on Unified Will. We're taking out these Aether Vials if we're bringing in Stonies. They should be dead to mana burn. Oh my god. See you, stream team. Have fun. Selfless does seem kind of bad, I agree. Selfless does seem kind of bad. What else seems bad? This is probably the least exciting one. Geist is bad. It's not great. It's pretty bad against Matter Reshaper. If they're trying to race us, Geist gets pretty good. I guess we just cut the Geists. We're also taking out Aether Vials, right? So we kind of want to lower our curve a bit. So taking out Geist makes sense from that perspective. I'm very unsure on these Unified Wills. I think on the play, these might be good. And on the draw, they probably aren't. I think I'm going to run on that assumption. On the play, I think I'll bring these in. Geist is Boros Charm, suspend 1. This isn't the worst. We have Damping Sphere on 2. If we draw into, like, basically any land, we can cast this stuff. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. I think on the play, I'd be, like, maybe a touch more iffy about it. But seems fine. Obviously just gonna, like, draw Hallowed Fountain turn 1 anyway. Grump. That is not a Hallowed Fountain. Alright. Damping Sphere meet Eldrazi Temple. Best friends. Eldrazi Tron is known to mulligan. It turns out a lot of the opening hands are quite bad. The typical response to bad opening hands is to mulligan them, and then proceed to see another bad hand. Land blocks. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it, I guess. No! I needed that mana source. This is the downside to taking out Aether Vials. This is the downside. I guess the Aether Vials would have been our Stony Silences, right? Essentially. Consider my reality thoroughly smashed. Right. I mean, we knew this was a risk when we kept this hand. I felt on the draw we had like a decent shot at drawing coloured mana by turn 3 though. Had a very like reasonable turn 2 play. This is the downside to keeping a bad hand. Indeed, Freed. Indeed. Alright. That was an aggro Dismember. It's pretty good Dismember though. Stopped us pathing their nonsense. Does that count as a Stone Rain? I'm unsure, Mike. Unsure. Jury's out on that one. I think I want these Unified Wills on the play. I think these Selfless Spirits are not great against them. We do just need Spirits, though. Just, like, need warm bodies. It's possible we're only meant to have, like, 2 Stonies. The problem is Walking Ballista is, like, so unbeatable. I kind of want all 3. Cut a Sphere. I feel like Sphere is generally good against them. Is it? So, like, the Tron lands are scary. Eldrazi slows down Eldrazi Temple. Maybe we only bring in the 1, though. I can see that being the case. Like, Stony Silence kind of cuts down a lot of the nonsense they do with their Tron lands, right? Wait, like, we have the Unified Wills on the play, too, to cut down on that nonsense. Maybe that's reasonable. I don't want to cut too many bodies from the deck, from our, like, Collected Company deck. Our Collected Company Critical Mass Tribal deck. Right, this hand's great. This is a very good hand. Got a nice curve. No hate cards, which is awkward, but Supreme Phantom makes Walking Ballista a lot less scary. So my typical attitude is if your deck is weak to Walking Ballista, then Stony Silence is good against them. Because if your deck is weak to Walking Ballista, you shut down Ballista whilst hitting, like, Expedition Map, Ratchet Bomb, and, like, maybe 1 or 2 other things. Whereas if your deck isn't weak to Walking Ballista, you're not actually really achieving anything. And our deck is very, very weak to Walking Ballista. If they can, like, keep some of the Lords in check. Yeah, I love these islands. They're, like, one of my favorites. Oh my god, Marcus. You are ridiculous. Dismember? I'm kind of okay with this. We also get to counter it. Jesus, this is disgusting. This is ridiculous. Now they're gonna miss a land drop. Make us feel great about our life choices. I definitely want another white source, so I guess that makes it the Hallowed Fountain. We'll just now have, like, infinite power. Next turn we get to Image the Drogskol Captain. And have 4, 5, 6, 7. They're only out at the moment is going, like, Tron land, crack this for another Tron land, Alder's Dust. Which is apparently not what they're doing. So, I think we've got this one. I guess they could kill something in response to the Image. That could also happen. That would be pretty good for them. I'm still just going to jam this anyway. It's, like, ridiculously good for us if we get to pair Drogskol Captains. And, like, if they kill one of our things here, they're not cracking the Expedition Map. Alright. 6-0 on the day with Spirits. Apparently so, Marcus. Apparently you have broken the format. Confirmed. Yeah, this deck is great, Heather. I've been really enjoying it so far today. It's been a lot of fun. This hand is nice. Jeez, turn 2 Geist. And we've got the 3rd land for our Coco. Or in case our Hierarch dies. Ooh, Dredge. Might actually be pretty good against Dredge. We have a fast clock. We're, like, very evasive. I think we might actually be good against Dredge. The flying is, like, so good against them. Yeah, this is Strasky's list, Craster. Let's just get an island here. not take too much damage. We've got a white source in hand anyway. We can't tell this is Dredge yet. Could still be red-green mill. Oh my god. Spoilers, not red-green mill. Maybe it's Dredge, maybe. I don't know what would give that away. None of these cards even have Dredge in their name. They aren't even playing the actual card Dredge. Like, jeez. Teemo mail return their Ipnu roulettes. Jesus Christ. Ah. Alright. I could hold this up for a Spell Queller, or I could do this now to hit Lords and Hierarchs. Don't hate the idea of just trying to hit a Spell Queller. Still deal 6 to them, put them to 13. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Oh, we deal 7 even, put them to 12. Jeez. Maybe the extra points would end up mattering. We'll see. I think hitting a Spell Queller is just like so high upside here. I'm pretty down for it. Yeah, 7 for sure. I missed the Exalted trigger. God, we have Rest in Pieces in our board too. I know back when people were playing the old version of Bant Spirits, and I was playing like even fully powered Dredge, struggled a bit against this deck because of all the evasion and hexproof and stuff. So I could see this as being a great matchup. Alright, see if we can quell some spells. No, I'm so bad at this game. We are not playing Remorseful Cleric. The other list that top-8'd Prague had some Remorseful Clerics. It was much more like heavy tribal. Whereas like we've cut some of that stuff from that list for like Aether Vials in this list. So unlucky, I know, right? Just an injustice. Whoa, that's another Supreme Phantom. Are they dead? This makes a 4/4. They're not actually dead. Oh, this kills. No. This forces them to chump with both their Narcomoebas, though. It's pretty good. Right, this forces both Narcomoebas to chump. Because these become 4/4s. And then they're like super dead next turn. Yeah, they were before they hit the second Narc, for sure. Second Narc was pretty important, but I think they're still going to struggle to win this one. You've even got Selfless Spirit, so we can like just block with both Supreme Phantoms and then save our board with the Spirit if need be. Nice. Alright. Up a game. Get to bring in some Rest in Peace, which sounds amazing. Unsure on whether we want Thalia here. Worship seems kind of messed up too. Winning game 1 versus Dredge feels amazing, it really does. I feel like Geist is not always going to be that good. Obviously Geist was absurd that game. We're going to be on the draw now. They like clog up the board pretty well. I don't know. I'm kind of unsure on this one. Rattlechains seems bad. So Selfless Spirit's bad against Narcomoeba, but it's so good against Conflagrate. Hey there, F. Claret. We need to cut 2 more cards somehow. I almost want to cut the images just because they're bad against Conflagrate. Obviously they're nice with Drogskol Captain and stuff, but I think it's reasonable to cut them. We're like a bit creature light for Coco now, which is not great, but there's also an argument for trimming on Path slightly. I'm not like in love with Path against Dredge. Feels like very damage control rather than like something actually actively good. Like we're basically racing them, right? I think on the play I'm gonna turn some Paths into Thalias. Or like we could even trim a Coco. Potentially. But on the draw I'm gonna run this, I think. Trim like a Path and a Coco for Thalias. Is Worship that good in this matchup? It's possible it isn't because they're bringing in Nature's Claims anyway. I could see that being the case. No, my intuition is that it's decent, but it's definitely not like exclusively game winning. We could see it being incorrect to like clog our deck up with a bunch of 4-drops. Especially when they're pretty good at killing our Noble Hierarchs with their Dark Blasts and stuff. I'm going to keep this hand. Perhaps, surprisingly, I'm going to keep this hand. I know that comes as a shock. Seems acceptable, Nucleo. I've seen worse hands. Settle is a house against Dredge for sure. Settle is very good against them. I think I'm just going to get an island. Save my life total a bit. Means we're tapping this canopy for a while, but we're probably doing that anyway. Reunion time. Oh, just looting? That's great. I was worried for a sec. Had me worried, opponent. Had me worried. Heh. I get the suspicion we're gonna be alright this game. So rude. You think they're gonna see the second one coming? Whoa! Aggro. Alright. Well, if this isn't good enough, I don't know what is. Could have Spell Queller open from next turn. Yeah, opponent's done. Opponent is fed up. Don't really blame them. Awesome. 7-0 of spirits on the day. Deck is so broken. Apparently. Right. I am going to head to the bathroom a sec before we hop into match number 8. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. Just jam Abrupt Decay into Vial 1-3. Oh my god, that would be so great. Just like quell away their hopes and dreams. This is going pretty well. I was not expecting to be crushing this much of Spirits, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the deck seemed decent, but apparently it's performing quite well. It is going quite well. It does feel dirty, Nucleo. You are quite right. It's just great. Especially if the Queller has hexproof from the captain. Alright. Thanks to everyone watching the stream today. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider giving it a follow. I'm trying to stream like 3 or 4 days a week at the moment. Hoping to start doing it full time within the next couple weeks. So I'm streaming Modern today and on Thursday, and I'm going to be streaming some Standard on Friday in preparation for my RPTQ. I might stream tomorrow, but it won't be Magic, because Magic Online's on downtime. So I might just like stream a different game, just for fun. But can we beat the Merfolk matchup? Good question. See if our opponent leads on Island Aether Vial here. What are the options for fun stream? I was kind of interested in the idea of like maybe playing Momodora. I can't remember what the full name of it is, but there's like one of the Momodora games is really popular and looks fun. I almost want to lead on Hierarch here. It's not like we have like a huge amount of time. I have thought about doing that, Nucleo. I need to set it up at some point, but I am very open to that. It sounds like a lot of fun to me, especially once I like start doing it full time as well. It means like, because at the moment a lot of my streaming is testing. Whereas once I start doing this full time, I'm gonna be like streaming so much that I can afford to like also do donation leagues in addition to testing. So that works out pretty nicely. That makes sense, Nucleo. That's very reasonable. It's possible this game's going to be like so short that the Vial just isn't going to have time to get value. I could see that being the case. I'm unsure. Yeah, Momodora is just like a Metroidvania game. Which is like one of my favorite like styles of game. I am a big fan of Metroidvanias. Have I tried Hollow Knight? I have not. I've heard very good things about it. I'd be interested in giving that a try. Ooh, just playing a Chromatic Star. I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of sad we can't... Oh, they're just playing a worm. We're playing a Ballista on free. Jesus Christ. Alright, I think this game's over. Pack it up. Tron has come. Praise Khan. People who play like 1 or 2 Ballistas in Tron are just crazy. Like, I think you play 3 copies minimum. It's just one of the best cards in these sorts of matchups. Ballista's very ridiculous. Never praise Khan. I love Khan. When I lose to Khan, I accept that as the cost of not playing Tron. Of forsaking Khan. It's just justice, you know. Hey there, Yugo Sato. Hope you're doing well today. I'm reasonably convinced I could concede this game. without feeling too bad about that. Guess we'll keep playing for one more turn though. We might hit like, I don't know, double Drogskol Captain or something ridiculous. From a certain perspective, it seems silly to play lands that tap for just 1 mana a turn. See, you get it. Why would you play like 1 mana lands when you could play 2 and 3 mana lands? It's just so much smarter. I did sell my soul, Amy. And I am okay with that. No, that's really heartbreaking, Hugo. Sorry to hear that. I guess I'll just do this now so they can't kill the Queller anymore. It's, if they have an Oblivion Stone, I've got this other Queller as well. Yeah, this is fine. Can't beat Ulamog or Ugin or any of that nonsense, but you know, trying our hardest over here. Apparently can't find a Lord to save our life either. Gross. If we hit a Lord, we'd like actually have some amount of stuff going on here. Not hitting a Lord is going to make this very tough to win though. And they have the forest too. Do I just need to quell this Stirrings? I think I do. I need to hope their hand's like all air, right? And get my spirit on board. I'm fairly sure I need to quell the Stirrings. It sucks if they have an O-Stone, but like O-Stone and Ballista are functionally pretty similar anyway. Yep. Alright. Well then. Ballista is an O-Stone that attacks. Isn't that the truth? Khan liberated entered the revealed card zone. Khan liberated also entered the revealed card zone. Okay. Well then. Never give up. Never surrender. Alright, alright. Sanctum of Ugin means I will surrender. I will concede to the Sanctum of Ugin. Let's bring some cards in. Let's bring in our 10 card sideboard here. Take out these Aether Vials, trim a Cocoa. We have a lot of not great cards in this matchup. Definitely want to trim a Path. So things that like don't impress me. I think the Selfless Spirit's pretty good because of O-Stone. Rattlechains seems rough. Phantasmal Image also seems rough. We need some number of paths for Worm Coils, but we definitely don't want the 4th one. Wanderer and Queller aren't great, yeah, agree. We could actually cut some Quellers. We're like taking out Aether Vials, right? Which makes us want to lower our curve a bit, rather than just like bring in all these free drops, and then like have loads of free drops. I think we want Wanderer just for like fast starts, but Trimming on Quellers doesn't seem like the worst. Hey there, Leviathan. Hope you're having a good day. We're having a pretty good day. We're like 7-0 with this deck currently. Although we're about to be, receive the karma crushing from Khan. Sounds pretty good. Sand can win games. The new humans. Maybe. It's pretty good. It's felt pretty great so far. I really want to get down this Geist this turn, but I also kind of just want to Stony them into oblivion. So let's do that. I'm a fan of casting Stony Silence. Slam Geist first. That's reasonable. I kind of like maybe cutting them off of being able to even use green mana anymore. That's pretty appealing to me. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, Tron is so good. Yeah. Well then. That's fair, Leviathan. I can see you being correct. I don't know. I am unsure. Obviously, as things played out, it would have been way, way better for us. For us to just, like, slam Geist. They'd be on 12 life now. Remind me why you aren't playing Tron. Because spirits. They're so cute. And spooky. Why would you want to play something not spooky when you could play something spooky? I guess I'm playing Thalia here. Keeps them off Ugin. Slows down Oblivion Stone enough for us to get our Selfless Spirit in play next turn. I guess we're not beating an Ugin anyway, though. We put them to 12. Yes, I'm just gonna play the Selfless Spirit. If we draw an untapped land, the Supreme Phantoms can actually kill them, right? I'm gonna go to 12. Next turn is like 2, 4, 8. So like untapped land kills them with Supreme Phantoms. Oh my god. Good luck, Marcus. If they have an Ugin, we weren't beating that anyway, realistically. So, I think this is fine. Kind of surprised Relic still went against us post-board. I feel like they should have some better cards to bring in than that. Relic does, like, actual nothing in this matchup. Nice, losing their Relic. I like it, I like it. Now we put them to 5. We put them to 5. We can put them to 4. I kind of want to play out the Drogskol Captain, reasoning being then we can fly over a Wormcoil with untapped land for Supreme Phantoms. We kill them with a Wormcoil. Thalia would protect us from Ugin, but they're so likely to have an untapped land that I think that's like not that likely to be relevant. Likewise, Thalia would protect us from O-Stone, but again, untapped land just like invalidates that. So I'd just rather do this. I guess Thalia messes up this chromatic sphere nonsense Maybe that's enough reason to play the Thalia. Just like stops their cyclers from being efficient. It's kind of tough. I'm unsure. Being able to beat Wormcoil though is legit. By playing this, it's definitely legit. Alright, please don't kill us. I think we're pretty safe. I guess they could have an Urza's Tower for their Haymakers, so we're not actually safe here. They do have an Urza's Tower. They have not slammed any big plays though, which is encouraging. Ballista. Hey there, Steven. Nice to see you. Ballista doesn't stop them dying to Geist. Pretty sure this Ballista does nothing. Pretty sure they're just dead to this Geist. I'm gonna cast some Supreme Phantoms anyway, to feel good about my life. Rawr. Play around Slaughter Pact plus Simian Spirit Guides, etc. Didn't play around 18 gut shots. Oh my god. Alright, alright. On the play. So I think I'm really happy with how we have the setup. Even on the play. Let's just run it back. Okay. Glaring issue with this hand. This hand has no interaction. We're probably forced to keep. I don't know that this sort of hand can actually beat them is the problem. I feel like if I'd played this matchup more, I would like be more likely to mulligan this. Opponent being at 4 life plays around 18 gut shots. Good point. Well presented. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm not sure that's correct. And I'm gonna top this and hope to rip the white source, I guess. Bit of wishful thinking on my part. Not F6. If they cast the Sylvan Scrying, I'm 100% countering it. Ballista on 1. Yeah, gross. Alright. We have to kill our Wanderer here, just like destroy our clock. No natural Tron. Something at least. They found the power plants. They have Tron for next turn. We do not have much going on, alas. I don't know. Obviously this hand did not end up working out. I do wonder whether we were meant to multiply from the perspective of like having no interaction in our opener against Tron is pretty awkward. We were like gonna probably lose to the straw no matter what our hand was, realistically. The straw is very, very strong. Let's move on with our life over here. Move on to the next one. Alright, 7-1 with spirits. Fine. Fine. I guess we lose a match. We forsook Tron. We forsook Khan. And we were appropriately punished. Oh my god, Nucleo. You're ridiculous. Alright. On to the next one. Still on track for a 4-1. Ooh, Gobbo Hunter. See Gobbo Hunter in the stream occasionally. Yeah, sure. Guess I keep this. Seems fine. It took me a moment to realize that that Aether Vial secretly makes this hand playable. In before a braid on a file. Oh my god. Nuclear, why do you root against me? Are we going to play around modern staple Nimble Obstructionist? I think we're just going to pass the turn. Beatdowns. Alright. Whoa. Alright. There's some stuff happening over there. I could have countered that with a Wanderer, I guess. I really want to get a Hierarch in play, though. I don't think Explore is that terrifying. Turns will be taken. It's not even Explore. Not hitting the land drop. Jeez. Rough. Explore plus Shock. Strong. Howling Mine. Hey, Howling Mine means we might find some lands sometime soon. Kinda into that. Oh, I could Vial in the Hierarch here, I guess. I was probably meant to do that. I had this auto-yielded, which meant I couldn't do it. That sucks. I guess we could just image a Hierarch if need be. It's like not the end of the world. So we're holding open Queller. Plus imaging the Hierarch or making a Selfless Spirit or something. That seems reasonable. Realistically, we're probably saving this image to copy Queller later on down the line. Oh my god. Stop! Opponent. Is Govo just gonna miss the land drop again? That would be so absurd. Obviously, I'd love to eat this Snapcast with the Queller, but I think this Queller has bigger plans. Such as... Plans include, but are not limited to... I really want another blue source. Yes, I'm shocking myself. Yes, that's fine. Rawr. Alright, we can get down our Wanderer next turn too, which is nice. The Selfless Spirit here. We're going to keep the Vial on too for Phantasmal Image, so that we can copy a Queller. Ooh, another Lord. Also Deece. Right, what am I doing here? Can I do 2-turn lethal? That would be Wanderer plus Captain this turn, right? Yeah. I think this might actually be 2-turn lethal. Wanderer plus Captain just, like, represents a lot of damage over the next 2 turns. We have another Lord in hand. And, like, most likely we're going to end up imaging the Spell Queller, which gets, like, another... essentially 4 power in play. I think we actually have lethal next turn if we don't have to crack the Wanderer. On the other hand, I could crack the Wanderer, then make another Lord and have lethal that way. Yeah, this is looking good for it. This was looking really good for us. Intolerable, agree. Obviously now it's just like completely over, but rawr. No! Come back! Come back! Aww. That was pretty good. Let's bring in these Unified Wills and these Thalias. I assume this Geist was pretty good too. I assume these Path to Exiles are like basically blanks. And maybe just take out the Selfless Spirit. Wanderer is by far the best card against turns. Wanderer seems really good. Leaving the paths. Oh, do they have Thing in the Ice in the board? That's fair. If there's Thing in the Ice, that might have been a mistake. Thing in the Ice seems really brutal. Yeah. For sure. That was hasty of me. Especially when we have stuff like Selfless Spirit in the deck that's just like not that good. We should definitely have left those in. None of our creatures have haste, you're not wrong. I guess I got a breeding pool. Just get my Mana Dork in play. Next turn I get to go Wanderer plus Thalia. I am okay with Sundroplet. Alright. So I could hold up Queller out of respect for Thing in the Ice. But they didn't play Thing in the Ice last turn, and I kind of want to get this Thalia in play first. think this is fine. The next turn we get to have Unified Will and Spell Queller both open whilst deploying another Wanderer. I assume it's going to be pretty hard to lose this game. Obviously we shall see, but... Oh my god, Sundrop is the most annoying card in the world. So many triggers. I should probably be auto-yielding to those. Save some time. Snapcast, Serum Visions. It doesn't do anything. So guess it's fine. If I quell that, I've got 6 power though, put to 11. Or whatever. Go ahead and Serum Visions. This gets like maybe a bit more gross if they put a Temporal Mastery on top, I guess, but just don't think this matters particularly. As long as the Spell Queller keeps a Howling Mine from hitting play, I think we're in a pretty good position here. That's not how Spell Queller works as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong. I know if you Spell Quell a flashbacked Faithless Looting, they get it back. Because you're exiling the spell rather than countering it. So like the Spell Queller Exile takes the precedent over the flashback, the flashback Exile? I might be wrong. That's my understanding though. This Aether Vial is decidedly worse than a land right now. I mean, we can't cast the Collected Companies as the slight downside of that. But I guess we're just gonna keep holding our mana open like an idiot. Oh. Thalia just like destroying us. What is this? 5 mana? Giga Drowse? Could be Giga Drowse. Yeah. Punished, just like sitting here doing nothing. Giga Drowse is pretty great, for sure. I guess I'm just gonna get my Spell Queller in play now. I could have like tried to hold open a mana there, but I'm lazy. Probably not too relevant. Oh, exhaustion would be good, yeah. Okay. this is fine, right? I'm kind of okay with all of this. Hopefully we draw a land this turn. Sick. That is such a busted draw. That is unreasonable. So now we can get our Aether Vial down. Yeah, the Wanderer is looking nice, for sure. Is it just double Wanderer? Could you double Wanderer Hierarch? There's like an argument for holding open Unified Will. I guess we just want to develop our board right now. If we do double Wanderer plus Hierarch, we don't get to use the Vial next turn is the problem. We don't get full value out of the Vial. So I kind of just want to go like Wanderer Thalia, I think. It's either Wanderer Thalia or Wanderer Unified Will. It's one of those two, I think. More worried about you losing on the spot, that's fair. I cast that with the worst possible land, because I'm great. I think I'm holding open Unified Will anyway, though, this turn. I just, like, want to make sure they can't stick a Howling Mine. I don't think they can win if they don't, like, cast a Howling Mine in the next couple turns. Look at me being smart. Alright, we have lots of mana. I guess I want to use this Coco before the Thalias make it really hard to use it. What I can do is I can play a Wanderer. And then pass the turn with Coco up to pump the Wanderer. Make the Wanderer more able to counter things. With the triggers off the Coco. Yeah, let's Coco here. See what we find. If need be, we can use these Wanderers to counter the Time Warp, but... Thank you so much for that host, Nicole. Welcome to everyone joining us. We're playing some Spirits in Modern. The deck's been pretty sweet so far. Thank you for that host. That's great. This Wanderer is also pretty great. If I can say so myself. Counter your Time Warp. For 1 mana. Do we want to Wanderer or Hierarch here? I guess getting the Wanderer in play is more power. We don't really need more mana right now. This seems good. New friends, yeah. Welcome everyone joining the channel for the first time. That emote's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm taking us up to 2. Then I can, like, collect Company plus Thalia this turn, which seems great. Rated after host. Still good. Either way. What were you playing today, Nicole? Ooh, another Lord. I kind of want to main phase this Coco. It means the Wanderer's not going to be pumped as much, but if we find some Lords, we could just kill Or, like, we just deal more damage this way too, right? Means we don't get to hold him Spell Queller. That's probably fine. I guess holding this up, though, means we can also hold open... this is fine. We're just going to swing with these. We also play around Engulf the Shores, kind of, this way. Which is not nothing. Got this for Engulf the Shores. I don't think it really matters what we do. I don't think we can actually lose, is the reality. Okay, so we get a Captain. Oh, we can image the Wanderer too. That's busted. So we now have a backup Wanderer. Might as well get this Hierarch in play. We currently have 10, 13. This adds 4, so it doesn't actually make it lethal. So I can hold it up to like make the Wanderers bigger in their turn. I don't think anything actually matters. Yeah, it's just like very yikes regardless of what we do. Alright. I think we're now 8-1. 8-1 with Spirits today. Playing cards at random and like still easily winning, because Spirits is great. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Got a Hierarch into double Captain draw to make all our creatures hexproof. Coco is a very ridiculous Magic card, Heather. It was one of my favorites for a while too. I really enjoyed playing it back when it was in Standard. The Standard Bant Coco deck was like a lot of fun to play with. Not very fun to play against, but that's Magic sometimes. Yeah, I thought so, Jake. Before that was how it worked. It wasn't like 100% though. It's like kind of a weird interaction. Please don't kill my Hierarch. I assume... I don't know. Death Shadow seems like kind of a scary matchup. But it always feels that way regardless of what you're playing. Like, their deck can be so explosive sometimes. Yeah, for sure, Amy. I agree. It's kind of like Obsidat plus Whip. Yeah, that was how I was thinking it worked, but it wasn't like 100%. It's like definitely weird. Get down our Lord. Drawing the Path is nice. It gives us some protection against the Shadow if they don't have Stubborn Denial. We're going to have like a reasonably fast clock. This is going to be hitting for 4 a turn once we image it. They have a Gurmag Angler. Oh no, a Fatal Push. Okay, now we don't have a good image target, which is awkward. I guess I'm just passing with Spell Queller up here. Spell Queller's a pretty nice draw. I think I'm just gonna quell Literal whatever. I think I'm very happy to like quell this. Just like slow down the spinning of their wheels. If they have another Fatal Push, we would look a bit silly, but they need like a fetch land as well, or a bauble to kill the Spell Queller, so... Oh wow, that's so good. Alright, so this means the Spell Queller can't die anymore. What am I gonna image? I could image the Selfless Spirit and have lots of flyers. I could also just image the Hierarchs though. Make this a 2-turn, make it a 2-turn clock in the air, like really convincingly. Yeah, opponent is done. Opponent is fed up. Alright. Huh. How do they beat Worship? Thalia is a card I typically like against Shadow, except it seems so awkward when we have lots of spells too, and we're on the draw, which makes Thalia a bit worse. I don't think I want Thalia. I could see Unified Will being good. Like, I could see some of this stuff being good. I'm unsure about Worship against them. It's kind of hard for them to kill all our stuff. They do board in, like, a couple sweepers, though. Are there any cards we think are bad? I'm not in love with the Geists, though honestly, Boros Charm is actually, like, good against Shadow from the perspective of, like, they get their life total really low, and then they struggle to interact with the Geist. So it might still just be good. I'm, like, really close to just running back to the main deck. I could see cutting Vials from the perspective of, like, they're an attrition deck. So I think we just want, like, more actual spells. So we don't get attritioned out. They also have Colligan's Command often, which makes Vial a lot worse. I'm gonna try this. I'm unsure about Worship. Could be good. I feel like the games where, like, we're able to make our board completely unkillable are the games we're winning, though. Yeah, they have Colligan's Command in their deck, which is, like, deal 2, destroy an artifact, discard, return a creature. They typically have, like, 1 to 2 copies in their 75. This is a mulligan. The double Path to Exile is, like, kind of nice against them, but just, like, 1 land is really awkward. Awesome, that's some blue source. Exactly what we needed. Alright, this is a very good hand. 2 into 3 into 4. And with the Misty Rainforest, we have, like, pretty much perfect mana. Okay. I assume they're just taking the Geist here, since it's so hard for them to interact with. They can't, like, Fatal Push it or whatever. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Frozen Sun. We haven't actually played against blue-white control at all. But, oh, Collective Brutality. Yeah. That's probably what Jake meant. For sure. That makes sense. Generally, they sometimes have 1 or 2 brutalities in their sideboard. Yeah, that kills through a Worship for sure. They often have, like, 2 copies of that in their sideboard. So, that's a good point. That makes Worship a lot less game-ending against them. So yeah, I think the Worships probably just aren't good enough in this matchup. Okay. On 12, they can start running out Death Shadows. Yep. It's pretty good. Oh my god. Multiple Death Shadows is terrifying. Yes, I'm casting this Rattlechains, but I'm probably not attacking with it anytime soon. Yeah, this is very yikes. This is very yikes indeed. Pretty sure I'm just meant to path one of these right now. Play around Stubborn now. I guess I can do it in their upkeep. They'd need like 2 Stubborn Gnarls. They could have Dismember though. It's kind of tough. I'm unsure. I think I'm just going to play it super safe and do it now though. They have Dismember plus Stubborn Gnarl. We just get destroyed. and like the extra mana probably isn't going to be amazing for them. It seems like they have a lot of mana already, and their deck's like fairly low to the ground. This is a bold attack. Do they have a Street Wraith in hand? Maybe they're planning to bolt themselves? I don't know. I guess that's another reason for not passing the turn. They could go like bolt myself, Stubborn Denial your path to fight back. There's like a bunch of different ways they can do it. Sure. That is fine. I will take your 1 damage, and I will like it. Ooh. I wanted to Coco this turn, but we can play around a Stubborn Denial by not Cocoing this turn, and we've got this Geist now. It seems, fairly delightful. Just, like, makes it very hard for them to get too aggressive with their attacks. With their life loss, rather. Since they could just die to the Angel on the backswing. We need Invigorate. We sure do. That would be so good. Block your Death Shadow, eat it in combat. Huh. Discard a card, deal 2? That's a really unexciting Colligan's command. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, they dealt 2 to themselves to grow their Death Shadow. That's tech. That's kind of sweet. Make the Death Shadow a 3/3. So it can brawl through this Geist. I think OBS just crashed. It should be back in a moment. All things going smoothly. Let me know once it's back up. It's very frustrating when OBS does this. Okay, I think we've now reconnected. I should be live again. So my current thinking is swing with this Geist for 7 damage. It can attack for a Snapcaster now. And then we have 2 blockers for the swing back. So as long as they don't have a Battle Rage, we should be well positioned to win this. Hey Marcus, we are back. That was frustrating. My OBS blinked. They could have a Snapcaster now to block the Geist. That would be very good. I think I'm just attacking though. If their final card is a Snapcaster and they want to just trade it off of the Geist, I'm kind of okay with that. I've got like Moorland Haunt to like start chumping the Death Shadow then, and I'd get to Coco next turn. So we need them to not have Battle Rage. But otherwise, I think we're, like, very well positioned to win this. They need, like, Battle Rage or K-Command. I guess Snapcaster would get to Fatal Push the Angel. So that would also do it. It would, like, buy some time at least. Are they going to 1? That would be aggressive. Alright, I like it. Well, please don't have Battle Rage. Would be nice. Would be nice if you did not double strike me to death. Opponent conceded, sick. Got the 4-1. I'm just checking some stuff a moment. Alright. Got the nice clean 4-1. Just like 5-0 into 4-1. Cool. Sorry, I just had something important to check. Game 1 was pretty absurd for sure. Oh, of your Turbo Fog match, you mean? What happened in your Turbo Fog match, Marcus? 10 whole play points. Play point rich.